What's up? Thank you, Lex. I appreciate you. You are a true blue. God bless you. God bless you. All right. Well, listen, as we do, Reverend, every week, get this straight on out of the way for my new diamonds. Listen, go get the book at my website. The Forbidden Secrets of the Goodie Box, which your father didn't tell you and your mother didn't know. It is very free. Okay, get your PDF and your Kindle version of it. What's up? 1GA Peach. All right, go to my website, ChristopherReid.org. Also, if you're not following me, make sure you follow your boy at the Doc Reid. That's my Periscope and my Twitter handle. Also, check me out on YouTube, Reid CEG1, or you can just search Doc Reid. All right. Thank you, Lexi. I appreciate you. God bless you. May he richly smile upon you in everything that you do. All your sheep and your cattle be blessed. All right. So, ladies, okay, I'm going to do this one because it was by popular demand. It was by popular demand. And, the hunters that I talked about quite a while ago, somebody said, I want you to talk about that ambusher. So I couldn't talk about the ambusher without talking about the other type of hunters. All right. So I labeled this 3 types of guys who will definitely desert you, who will abandon you, who will fade to black, okay, quicker than you can bat an eye after they get what they want. All right. And so, ladies, these are guys that you got to know how to spot the signs of which type of guy that you are in the midst of. Now, I talked about these hunters in the book, The Forbidden Secrets of the Goodie Box, which I know everybody has or is going to get if you're new to Doc Reid by going to my website, right? All right, so now all of these guys can be characterized by being very selfish, okay? What they want is what they want. They care less about what you want. Hopefully, is my video freezing? Because it seemed like it's freezing for me. Okay. All right. Hopefully it's not. Okay, that looks good. All right. So they're all right. Thank you. They're very selfish. All right. That's all they care about is what they want. But in terms of how it shows up, you're good, Doc. Thank you. In terms of how it shows up differently for each guy. Now, there are always red flags, ladies, and we're going to get into the red flags. But oftentimes you miss the red flags, either because you see them and you say, well, that's a red flag, and I'm just going to go ahead and just blow right past it, or you don't realize that that's a red flag, because where you're from, they don't have stop signs, okay? Somewhere in some remote village, they don't have stop signs, so you just blow right past the stop sign and you get hit by a semi, okay? So we don't want that to happen to you any longer, so we're going to get into this. So the first type of hunter that we want to talk about is a predator, okay? And we say hunters, ladies, because that's what we do. Men, that's how our style of pursuing a woman is. We hunt. We're on the prowl. We're in pursuit of you, all right? I don't really know if that's that's inappropriate. Okay. Hey, yeah. So anyway, I had to block somebody because I'm not sure what that was that I just saw on my screen. All right, so yeah, already, yeah. So, and y'all can help me out. Could y'all help me out on the block piece? That would help a brother out so I could just keep moving. All right, yes, the first one is a predator. Now, I talk about in the book how a predator is someone who is... when he comes in, ladies, he comes in with a lot of pressure. He's real fast talker, slick dude, okay? I compare the predator to like a shark, okay? I said that a shark, when he comes in, he's coming in quick, fast, and in a hurry. And the interesting thing about a shark is he can sense a drop of blood in the ocean for like 2 miles. So what does that mean, ladies? That means that he knows when you are weak. He knows that when his prey is vulnerable, all right? And when he comes in, he's not going to be playing a whole lot of games. He's going to consume his victim, and then he's going to swim on to the next one, all right? So this guy, he's a real smooth dude. Now, he's fly. I can't front on you. He's real fly. Okay, dressed to nines. Everything's in place. He got that smooth mouthpiece. Like my homegirl said, Keisha said that he will definitely get your ears pregnant. Okay, you will have twins before the night is over with this dude. He may have the nice job. He may, the money may be there. So everything that he's talking seems like so like amazing. It seems like it's too good to be true, but and reality is it is too good to be true. But everything he is doing, it's for a purpose. Okay. Dropping scripture like crazy. Okay, it's for a purpose. It's to a certain end. Okay, none of this is for you. Let's be clear. None of this is for you. All right, it's all for him. So when he tells you, oh man, you fine as wine, you the most beautiful thing that I blah 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 blah, you know, da. And now let's not, you know, deceive ourselves. It's going to feel good. All right, it's going to, because like I said, he's good at this, and he's got the packaging, okay, because everything on the outside is amazing, but on the inside is dead men's bones, because he has no substance. There's nothing in him. It's all show. It's all presentation. All right, now he's going to make good on some of the things that he's talking about. You know, he may take you out, you know, whatever, but whatever he's doing, he's trying to get that goodie box. Ladies, let's be clear. He's trying to get the sex. All right. I'm not trying to be too, you know, but he's trying to get there. Trust me, he's going to get agitated. He's going to get agitated. It's going to be a problem. And then, you know, I'm going to start to push a little bit more. Now, let me say this. Okay. If you are dealing with a predator, now keep in mind, he's already scoped you out. He's already peeped you. He already knows that, do I have a good chance with this one? Now, most often, he's looking for the woman who she's wounded. Like I said, he can drop a blood in the ocean for like 2 miles. That's what the shark can do. So he knows that woman that he's looking at and talking to, she's broken. He knows that, you know, something may have happened to you in, you know, your childhood. You were always made to believe somehow that you were you were put here for everybody else's pleasure. You were made to feel early on, okay, that what you wanted, what you desired did not matter. Okay, your will, it was stripped away from you. All right. So you learned that very, very early in life. Now, that could have been through some form of abuse. That could have been some form of molestation. It could have been for whatever reason. But you learned very early that you didn't have a voice. So when this shark comes upon you, when this predator comes upon you, you feel like you can't say anything. You can't push back, even though it may not feel necessarily right, but at the same time you're hoping it's right, because you know what, fantasy is very strong, ladies, and sometimes even though you feel it's wrong and you know it's wrong, you hope it's right. You hope that maybe this, you know, okay, maybe this time he'll really just see me. All right, and he won't try to really take advantage of me like everybody else has. But unfortunately, you find out very quickly it's the same as it's always been. He's no different than anyone else. He is going to take advantage of you, and he's going to leave you high and dry as soon as he uses and abuses you and gets what he wants, and he's going to swim on to the next victim. Trust and believe. Okay, I know we're talking straight talk tonight, and I just got to get into it tonight. I mean, it's just where I am right now. Okay, so just follow with me. Okay, invite your people if somebody else need to get in on this. All right, the next type of hunter, ladies, that we got to talk about is the parasite. Okay, and I'm talking to you. I'm giving it straight as I can give it. All right, the parasite. Now, ladies, that parasite in the wild. Okay, his hunting style is he jumps onto a host, okay, because the parasite, he needs something else to exist. All right, so he jumps onto an entity that's bigger than himself. All right, so that he can drain the nutrients, all right, from that host. All right, so wherever the host goes, that's where he goes. And I said in the book, I said it's like, you know, the guy who's going to eat your food, drive your car, you know, live in your house, all right, use and abuse your goodie box, all right, and then guess what? Like Tyrese did in Baby Boy, he's going to ride his bicycle on, okay, until he get on to the next hustle, all right? But here's the thing. Now, the parasite, yes, he is a user. But the thing about it, ladies, the reason that you get attracted and somewhat addicted to this situation, okay, what's up, Latanya, is because, all right, he's got some great qualities, okay, he got some endearing qualities. He can be charming, he can be attractive, he can be a performer. Ladies, he can perform, you know what I mean? He can perform. He can have boy toyish qualities, because oftentimes, you know who picks up the host? It's that woman It's that woman, okay, who she can carry a lot of things in a lot of situations and a lot of people. She's the go-to person in her life. You know, mama and them go to her. The church call on her. The job call on her. So he's just one more person to carry. Why? He's got potential. He's got potential. You know how y'all get when y'all see potential. So you put him on your back. You know how you see the picture of women working out in the field and they got their baby on their back. They got the baby on the back and they don't miss a beat. We still working. We still grinding. All right. So the biggest thing about it is you say, all right, I see something in you. And you know, y'all suckers for potential. Okay. Maybe he's talented. He's gifted in some way. Maybe he's a musician. He's an artist. He's a something. So what you try to do, you say, I see your potential. I'm going to try to set you up. I'm gonna lend my gifts and my talents because see, you're a one-man band. You can do it. You can cook it. You can buy it. You know, you can serve it the whole 9 yards. So, and it's nothing to you. All right. It's nothing to you. You do it in your sleep. So doing it for him. All right. Because, you know, you down for the cause. You're a ride or die type, you know, woman. All right. So you try to set this dude up and it never gets there because he's that always almost guy. He comes with excuses, you know, because at some point you're like, wait a minute, hold on. I see the potential, but you never, you know, living up to that. But you mooching, okay? I'm paying for meals, okay? I don't mind to a certain degree, but you know, I'm doing things. Maybe you come up short on that. Yeah, I got that. You know, I got the money. It's no problem. I make plenty of it. Okay, I'm not really sweating. I'm not really tripping off of you, you know, not paying for everything because I'm not in it for the money. Okay, I don't need your money. All right, I do enjoy your companionship. There's some things that you do that I'd appreciate. Okay, I know, 1GA Peach, but you got it now, so it's good. You know, spread the wealth. All right, so I don't mind doing any of that. All right. But at the same time, this guy never, ever, it's like a car that just won't never start. It's like he never gets to where he's going. And then and when you call him on the carpet on it, ladies, now he wants to act like a brat. You know, now he wants to start pouting and he wants to start saying, I'm tired of you disrespecting me. I'm tired of you treating me like and you're saying, well, listen, if you would put in on something, if you would stop acting like a tall child, okay, we really wouldn't have to have this conversation. All right. And I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting fed up. All right. Now, ladies, what I call this kind of guy also, he is a CEO upgrade project. Yes, ladies, you want to upgrade the guy. You want to help to make him better. But it's a project. But you know what? It's one of those rehab houses that you drive by like, dang, they've been working on that house for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like construction stopped at some point. Okay, the house is halfway done. It doesn't get completed. Now, it's not that it doesn't get completed because you're lacking. But see, you put your investment into something that was never going to go anywhere. It was never going to get to that point, all right, of maturing, all right? You are falling for a tall child. You are dating a grown 2-year-old, all right? And, you know, that's just the reality of it for you. And see, ladies, oftentimes, for those of you who can do that, you can do so many things and handle so many things. So much time often passes before you even realize it, because what most people have a challenge doing or they get tired of very early, what they get tired of very early and, you know, you can put up with for a long time because you know, your capacity to do so many things is much broader than the average person. But at the same time, he's sucking you dry. And once you spent all your valuable time, all your valuable energy trying to upgrade this dude, and you call him on the carpet, all right, and he's not going to rise to the occasion, you know what he's going to do? He's going to go ride that bicycle and he's going to go get another sponsor. He's going to go find someone else because he's charming. Yeah, no, get it twisted now. He's charming. He's been doing this for a long time. He's been, living off people for a while. He's been, mooching for a good little while. All right. He may not look like the stereotypical moocher. He's maybe have nice clothes. He might have made you think he was someplace that he wasn't. All right. His presentation might have been nice. You might have thought, hey, well, listen, when I got into this, I thought that you were in a different place, in a different space. I didn't know that you were here, but now my feelings are in it. You know, ladies, your feelings are in it now. And you just can't pull away from the parasite. You can't pull away from the fact that he's draining you dry, that he's taking everything that you have. But you keep hoping against hope, okay? And you keep hoping that one day he's going to get it and it's going to kick in and he's going to rise to his potential. Listen, ladies, don't be blinded by potential, okay? Because potential is not realized or is not mature. What is it? It's just potential. It's stored up. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. What you going to do with potential? You can't buy anything with it. Okay, so that is the parasite. All right, moving right along. Now, this next hunter that I'm going to call to the stage. Okay, this is the trickiest of them all. Okay, this, ladies and gentlemen, okay, this is the ambusher. Okay, now the ambusher, I talk about in the book. Imagine, if you will, a green frog on a green lily pad with green trees around, okay? Camouflage. Can't really tell it's there, right? So a fly comes along, all right? No disrespect, ladies, but in this story, you're the fly, all right? So fly comes along and the frog is very patient. It's very still. It's not going to draw a lot of attention to itself because you scare off the prey when you do that. So once the prey gets right in striking distance, what does the frog do? Gotcha. I've got what I want from you. Okay, I've been patient. I've laid in the cut and now I'm moving on. All right. Now, how does that translate into relationships, ladies? Well, that means that this guy is very talented because he can morph. He can adjust. So it doesn't matter if you're a doormat woman, doesn't matter if you're a guarded woman, or a CEO. Because see, if you're a doormat woman, he's not going to startle you. You know, I'm not going to, because I'll scare you. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to be overbearing. I'm going to be gentle. You know, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm very, but if you are the CEO where you can handle a little something that's a little bit more assertive, okay, I'm not going to be combative with you, but at the same time, I'm going to have a little swagger, you know, I'm going to, you're not going to, totally run the show. You know, I'm going to adjust. And if you're guarded there again, I'm not going to be too startling because I know that the wall is there. And I need the wall to be down so I can do what I need to do to get what I need to get from you, okay, before I hop on to the next one. So he's going to be caring. He's going to send you the text messages, you know. He's going to send you the messages in the morning, okay. He's going to say, hey, babe, just thinking of you. He's going to send you the messages, all right. Oh, yeah, somebody says it sounds like you're speaking from experience. I did forget to say this. I used to be an ambusher, straight up, just that's a good catch right there. I did because I could do we talk about relationships, whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, but, here's the thing. We do change, okay? Proud to say I've been married for 21 years. I'm good. I'm happy. It's all love, right? So, all right, so this guy, he's going to send you the text messages at night. Hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? Have a good night, I'm going to be dreaming of you. It's all of that, okay? I'm taking you out. We having a nice time, all right? We doing all that. But here's the thing. And so while all of this has happened, typically 9 times out of 10, you're falling hard. You're falling real hard because you're like, okay, hey, thank God, better days have come at last. All right. But here's the thing. I always say this. You never know a person. You never really know a person until you see them angry. Okay. Now, keep in mind, I'm telling you all along, each one of these hunters are selfish. It's something that they want from you. All right. So when you see Steve Harvey talks about in his book, the 90-day rule and, don't get it in, don't get your groove and swerve on for 90 days. My thing is this, don't make any snap judgments about who this person is okay, before like 90 days, because you gotta see him upset. I don't know what your fighting style is. Are you the crane? Are you the butter? I mean, I don't know what you are, okay? Because here's the deal: is your fighting style we, or is your fighting style me? Okay, because if your fighting style is me, then that's going to come to light when we get into it. Okay, because you know what? Once he doesn't get what he wants, now 9 times out of 10, I told you what he wants. He wants to hit it. He wants the goodie box cookie, whatever name that it goes by this week, that's what he wants. Okay, now I told you he's patient out the gate. And see, here's what to a lot of you ladies. Because he's patient and he don't press you for it, you give it to him. You like, it must be right. He ain't pressuring me for it. So I want to tighten him up and give him a little present. You know what I mean? So after he gets it, then okay, I'm good. I'm moving on. I mean, however, but see, you've been duped because you don't really know all of who he is. You haven't had a chance to get into any type of disagreement or anything, yeah. Night. See ya. Okay. So, you haven't had an opportunity to get into any kind of disagreement or anything, right? Right. So, but when you do, now check this out. For this guy, if he wants to get it in, now first he may, not pressure you or anything, but at some point he's going to let it be known, okay? This is the husband or the boyfriend. Well, this is the boyfriend. This is when you're dating. You ain't married yet. With the ambusher, none of these guys you ain't married, because that's what they do. They disappear. They just in it to get what they want, and then they're going to bounce. So you don't give it to him. All right. Now, I know a lot of my, viewers, Christians and whatnot. So y'all already know what it is, right? But, there's I don't mess with that. But at the same time, so you don't give it to him. He's really going to show his true colors. He's going to let, so what's up, or he's just going to make a play for it. Hey, I told you, like I said, marriage is oh, no, okay, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, at some point I'm going to circle back around. And then I'm going to start getting frustrated. I'm going to start getting a little ticked off, okay? Because I'm like, dang, what's the problem? I mean, do you doubt how I'm feeling about you? I mean, what's going on, okay? And you're going to start to get... Now, here's the thing. When he gets irritated, see, a guy who really cares about you, we're not going to get irritated and be gone for like 2 weeks. You're not going to do that, because... The good guy, okay, the guy, I kind of got to tell him side by side, because I talk about the cowboy. It's another kind of hunter I talk about in the book, okay? So I need to draw a parallel between the ambusher and the cowboy, right? So the cowboy, the way he hunts is, okay, I just can't win for losing, can I? Yeah, I get it. All right, I couldn't catch that one. Somebody else catch it for me. Okay, all right, so... The cowboy, this is a guy, he's out on the open range, he's looking for a horse. He's tired of walking. Everybody's got a horse, but he's taking his feet and his cowboy boots is tired. So he says, listen, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to find me a horse on one of them beautiful black stallions, right? Okay, here we go. All right, thank you. I want one of those beautiful black stallions. And so he goes out, gets his partner. He says, listen, man, we're going to find this horse. So he gets out and he sees a horse. He says, man, she sure is beautiful, ain't she? Says, yeah, man, she sure is. Okay, and then he gets that horse. He loves it, takes care of it. You know what I'm saying? Because why? He purpose in his heart, ladies. And that's the difference between the cowboy who, is real, and any other. He already knew what he wanted. Scripture says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. It's interesting. The scripture doesn't say when a woman finds a husband. Ooh. Because see, you don't find a husband, he finds you, right? All right. So, that's just a little, all right. So now the cowboy's going to do all those other things that the ambusher's going to do. Okay. You can run them like side by side up to a certain point. Okay. But here's the thing. The cowboy has a we instead of me mindset, versus the ambusher who has a me instead of we mindset. So that means when we get into it, because here's one of the most valuable things that a husband has to possess, ladies, okay? Listen very closely. Come in here, okay? He has to be able to say, I'm sorry, I apologize, okay? So when you get into it, because see, we have ego. Okay. And when we're very immature, our ego is huge and it's out of control. But once we've tamed our ego and we know who we are, then we can be wrong. Okay. And then you can tell us that we're wrong and, maybe go in on us a little bit. But at the same time, we can come back and apologize. Now, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that he's not human. I'm not saying that it might not get a little heated. Okay. We're not robots. All right. Now, I'm not saying it's getting disrespectful, but scripture says be angry, but sin not. OK, so it may get a little heated. All right. We may go to our perspective corners. All right. But see, guys need that time away to get our head wrapped on tight because, we just need that. We think better in isolation, but we come back. We don't wait 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. All right. That's not caring. That's not me. OK, I'm going to come back and say, listen, I'm sorry. I got in my emotions and, my bad. Okay. You're going to need that, ladies. When you get married, that is right there. That's priceless. Okay. Because that is a very challenging thing for most men to do who have not reached a certain level of emotional maturity. So that is the difference. The ambusher's not going to do that. If the ambusher gets mad at you, he's gone. Okay. Because his thing is this. I'm not going to be so patient that I'm making it to the altar because I'm not in it. I didn't come here to marry you. I'm not doing that. My hunting style is just patience. Okay, I'm just not the shark. I'm just not coming in, and I'm not the parasite. I'm not jumping on you, just trying to hold on. My style is smooth. I'm different. I'm smoothed out on the R&B tip. You feel me? So that's how you can tell the difference. So ladies, when you allowing yourself to fall madly and deeply in love in the first week, it's a problem. Now, here's what I understand this. And I understand this, ladies. You're emotional creatures. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean you're overly emotional and unstable. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're wired to, if you're treated a certain way, you're wired to respond positively. Okay? So if a guy is acting right, if he's treating you nice, where's my diamond? If he's treating you like the diamond, okay, it can be challenging. It can be challenging for you not to respond naturally. But you got to use this, okay, while this is doing what it's doing, okay? And you got to use these and you got to use these, all right? So keep in mind, tell yourself, listen, I haven't seen all of this person. I don't know how he is when he's upset, okay? But here's the brutal truth. Here is the brutal, honest truth with what I'm saying. Now, somebody right now is currently involved with either a predator, a parasite, or ambusher. And you're listening to this and you say, oh my God, it's clear, that's what I'm dealing with. But the challenge for you is this. That for you, attention, okay, is huge because you grew up feeling like, or being, you were made to feel like what you didn't matter. You grew up to feel like noticed. Okay, you were abandoned. Okay, so your dad, for whatever reason, he might have not, he might have left. He's supposed to stay. All right. So then other people, as you grew older, they taught you that, hey, you know what? I'm not here for you. Figure it out yourself. Do whatever you got to do. I mean, you're not my responsibility. Okay, you figure it out. So your thing is, you have grown up starved for any kind of attention. It can be bad, but your thing is like this, Doc, at least it's something. Okay, when you grow up with nothing, when you grow up totally empty, when you grow up totally dead inside, for somebody to look at you, even if you know they're lying, and they give you a kind word, if somebody just tells you, okay, you're beautiful, you're pretty, even though they just want to hit it, okay, I know I'm speaking truth right now, even if they just want to get the goodie box, you can fantasize and just say, that feels good. It feels like a warm shower, even though I know they might be lying, okay? Because I don't get that, All right. And here's the other part about it. You walk around with this facade on. People don't know that you are miserable. People don't know when you go home, you cry yourself to sleep at night. People don't know any of this because when you go out, you have to be normal. You have to perform, okay? Because when people say, how you doing? Some people really don't care how you're doing. At least that's how you feel. You believe that, okay? So for somebody to show me some attention, it's huge, okay? And now you're talking about taking that away from me. So if you'll take that away from me, Doc, you're asking me to get out here and you telling me to abandon this thing, then what do I have left? Seriously, what do I have left? If I'm not with the guy who I know is cheating, who's playing around, who is doing different things, but I don't have any guarantees that some guy's going to come along in the white horse, and pick me up off my feet and carry me off somewhere. Okay. Here's the deal. This is a real problem with that is you have totally been lied to. Okay. You've been lied to. You've been made to believe that you're nothing. Okay. The enemy has totally flipped you. And I get it. Now, trust me, I'm not saying I don't understand why you're where you are. But at the same time, okay. Thank you, Mac. But at the same time, seriously, it's a lie. That's not who you are. Okay. And you need to realize that. But here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do you because here's what I know when I get out here and I talk. I do this every week. Some of my regulars, y'all see me come out here, right? All right. I know I'm talking to somebody. I ain't talking to everybody. When I get to this point in the service, I'm talking to somebody. Okay. Now, who am I talking to? Because the Holy Spirit is telling me I'm talking to somebody. Is it you? Is it you? Or is it you? Okay. Now, if it's you, man, it might not be you. Then you need to answer the call. Okay. What does that mean, Reverend? Is this church? What are we doing right now? No, it ain't church. Okay. And maybe it's relationship church. I don't know. But that means hit me up. All right. This is what I do. I coach women. I help women. There are women out here that I've worked with that I've coached. Okay. This ain't no hustle, nothing like that. I mean, seriously, you hit me up. It's free 30 minutes. We talk about it. Okay. Whatever the deal is. You feel what I'm saying? Free 30 minutes. Go to my website. Just send me a message. And if we decide that we want to work together and move forward to help you out. Okay. Then we put together a coaching plan to help you out. It's like the rich young ruler. He came to Jesus. He says, hey, Reverend, what must I do to be saved? I see you out here. You a boss. I'm a boss. What we doing? He said, well, Jesus was like, this is what you need to do. You feel me? And he was like, yeah, I did all that. You know what I'm saying? I got that handle. He said, oh, well, just one thing. You need to drop your baggage and come on and follow your boy. And he was like, whoa, that I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to lay aside the weight that so easily besets me. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get up with you. I'm going to holler at you. So everybody that says they want it, everybody that says they need it, they ain't ready to do it. And you have to ask yourself, are you really ready? It's okay if you're not ready. But whatever you do, be honest with yourself. Okay? Because I know every week I'm coming out here. Because I deal with too many women. I know the reason I know what to talk about, and I know that about the ambushers, and I know about the parasites, and I know about the lions and the tigers and the bears, oh my, is because I know what women are dealing with, the crap that you're dealing with, the BS that you're dealing with, okay? And a lot of it is unnecessary. You waste so much time. If you knew because you were healed, because you could see, all right, because your vision is clear, if you knew how to recognize these signs, you wouldn't waste a year and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 years. I just heard the other day somebody's been, with this married guy for 8 years. Those 8 years you're not getting back. He's not leaving her. Listen, let me share something with you. If a guy ain't left her for you, like in a year or so, and I'm not trying to endorse it. I'm just saying that he ain't going nowhere. That's the reality. He's not leaving her for you. Okay? The fact that you stayed around for 8 years lets him know that you cool with it. You cool with the side chick thing. So my thing to you is, why would you be cool selling yourself for less than what you're worth? You're worth so much more than that. You're not a side chick. You know, newsflash. You're not here for somebody to just, you know, hook up with every once in a while when they decide they get ready. When, oh, she pissed me off. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit you up. Yeah, hey, yeah, let's do our spot. No, what? Not an alternative. Okay, because at the end of the day, she gets everything. You know what I mean? You drop dead today, what do I get? I can't even come to the funeral. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at who are you? You know what I mean? So, ladies, don't do that to yourselves. You need a good man, you know what I'm saying? Here, let me tell y'all something. This is a writer downer. You don't get in life, ladies, what you want. You get in life you get in life what you are. Say it again, Reverend. You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. So, if you want something, make sure you are that. If you want a good man, and I interpret man to mean whole, healed, okay? He's coming to the table. No baggage. Make sure you're coming to the table with all of that, okay? I know someone with 3 babies by someone else's husband. Not good. No, it's not. You definitely attract what you are. So if you're attracting a lot of dysfunction into your life, you might just want to just step back, take a chill pill, you know what I'm saying? Get the mirror out, you know what I'm saying? Just, all right, and maybe you don't make that decision. Maybe you don't make that assessment. Maybe you ask somebody else whose vision is a little bit less obstructed. Okay, because see, your vision may be blurred. You got dirty mud and stuff all on your glasses, so that's probably why you didn't been making some of the things you've been making. Ladies need a good Christian man, and she needs to be the same. Exactly, because ladies, let me tell you something. The good guys that you say that you want, the good guys, they're not looking for a lot of dysfunction. Not looking for any dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? If he's healed and he done his work. He's not looking for all of that. Now he's not looking for a robot. He's not looking for somebody who is perfect. We're not talking about that. But we talking you blaming him for everything, now he's wrong and you make, no, I'm not doing that. Okay? So ladies, whatever you need to do that. And you got to have courage. Okay? I'm not saying it's easy, ladies, but it's necessary. For you to get where you need to get to that promised land, okay? I know it seems easy, like everybody wants to get to the promised land. Everybody wants to get to the land of milk and honey, okay? How you know he a good guy? How do you know he a good guy? He's a good guy when, this is going to sound like I'm being smart, when you are where you need to be. I just, it's hard for me to articulate that. Keisha, you can speak on it, you know what I'm saying? Because you in that space, that your vision becomes so much, it's 2020, spiritually. You not weighed down. You not, it ain't all this crap in you. You can see mess a mile off. You know what I mean? So that's why I say you don't get what you want. You get what you are. And when you are that, you can identify it in someone else. Now, I could go through a long list of this, and that, but I'm pretty sure you know the list. I want somebody who's honest, somebody who doesn't cheat on me, somebody, who loves God, and yeah, you can have that, Oh, you're good? Okay, praise the Lord. All right. Why does the church tell how they see ministry in your marriage, even though it's abusive? Why does the church... You said, why does the church say they see ministry in your marriage, even though it's abusive? Put that in there again. I'm not sure if I got that. I believe me, God will have your back if you have it. Yeah. 2020 vision in the spirit. Yes. Where he at? Where's who at, preacher? Doing the work with Doc. I see BS coming. Hello. You're not stuck in your own pain, so you see. I don't know if the person who put the question up about ministry and marriage, are you saying, why does the church endorse a marriage that's abusive? Is that what you're saying? Because if they do, then people say y'all got a ministry but refuse to see the abuse. Well, you may be at the wrong church. Good guy, but wasn't. Say that saying again, Chris, please. Which saying is that, Reverend? I keep getting BS dudes. There's a lot of junk out there, but you know what? There's good guys out there. Find another church. And the challenge is not to spot the BS guys as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible so you don't waste time. So then when the right guy does come along, then you cool, you free. You're not bound up. Broken people are in the church. Yeah. See, that's why you got to know God for yourself. You got to have your own situation, your own relationship. Because if people are off, a preacher who is family of bishop, they act exempt to you bouncing. A preacher who is family of bishop. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. Yes, yes, yes. That is it. You don't get what you want, ladies. You get what you are. Period. So you got to ask yourself, what are you? Yes. Who are you? Doc, is it possible that the person can be a combo of predator and ambusher? They're two totally different styles, but it could be morph, right? No, God, you know, if you want to think about it, think about Eddie Murphy's character in Boomerang. He kind of had slightly ambusher, predator qualities, but he was definitely more predator. And I was thinking when he was with what's her name, when he's playing the piano and all that, and that scene. Yes, they can be both narcissistic folk, ambush your stuff, and say it's your fault. Marcus, yes, that's a great movie. If you want to see a predator in action, that is it. Thanks. There are good people out there, but most have turned to Satan to use. Why is there so much pressure to get married in today's society? You know what? I don't know. I thought there was less pressure now. You hate late to stuff, then say they was doing God's work, making you late. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I understand what you're saying. Make you late to stuff and then say they was doing God's work. And you're saying they just using God as an excuse to be late. Okay, watch that movie. Oh yeah, Boomerang. That's by far one of my favorite movies, just in terms of relationships and understanding how men can get played too. You know, the players can get played. You know, that's why I always tell women that guys are not as wrapped as tight as you may think we are. You know, we just guys just don't meet women who are at that level where, you know, they can really see. They got 20/20.